Australia is one of the most climate-diverse countries on Earth. In the same country, you can go from tropical rainforests to scorching deserts to cool, temperate coastlines. And on top of that, climate change is making these extremes even stronger. So today, we're breaking down Australia's climate from north to south and east to west. Let's start in the north. Northern Australia has a tropical climate, meaning it's hot all year, but the big difference is between the wet and dry seasons. During the wet season, it's hot, humid, and stormy, with heavy rain and tropical downpours. During the dry season, it's still warm, but much sunnier and less humid. Because the north is close to the equator, daylight hours don't change very much throughout the year. Now moving into the center of the country. Central Australia is mostly desert and semi-arid climate. Summers here are extremely hot, often above 35 degrees Celsius or 95 degrees Fahrenheit. But here's the surprising part. Winter nights can actually get quite cold. Rainfall is very low and unpredictable. Because this region is far from the ocean and often under dry high-pressure systems. As we move south, the climate becomes more temperate. This means warm to hot summers, cooler winters, and 4 distinct seasons. This is also where daylight changes become much more noticeable. In summer, you get long days, up to 15+ hours of daylight. In winter, days can drop to around 9 hours or less. Now let's look at the West, which is one of the most interesting regions. Western Australia actually has multiple climates in one area. In the northwest, it's tropical, hot, humid, and influenced by monsoons and cyclones. In the interior, it's dry desert, hot days, cool nights, very little rain. And in the southwest, around places like Perth, you get a Mediterranean climate. Dry summers, wet winters. So the West shows how dramatically climate can change within one region. Now the East Coast. This is where things get greener. Eastern Australia is shaped by 2 key factors. The Pacific Ocean. The Great Dividing Range. Warm, moist air from the ocean moves inland. When it hits the mountains, it rises, cools, and produces rainfall. That's why the East Coast gets much more rain than the dry interior. And as you go from north to south, tropical, subtropical, temperate, cool, temperate. Here's one of the biggest patterns across Australia. The further south you go, the bigger the change in daylight hours. North, small changes all year. South, long summer days, short winter days. This is all because of Earth's tilt and Australia's position relative to the equator. Now let's talk about climate change. Australia is already experiencing more extreme heat waves, increased bushfire risk, heavier rainfall events and flooding, sea level rise along the coasts. In the ocean, warming waters are also causing coral bleaching on the Great Barrier Reef. So while Australia has always had extreme climates, those extremes are becoming even more intense. So let's bring it all together. North equals tropical, wet and dry seasons. Center equals hot, dry desert. South equals temperate, 4 seasons. West equals multiple climates in one region. East equals moist, mountainous, and rainy. And across the whole country, daylight and climate change both play a huge role. Australia isn't just one climate. It's a continent of climates. And understanding these patterns helps us better prepare for the future. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like and subscribe for more weather and climate content.